Our 2024 lead 42 days until Election Day. Voting has already started in some parts of the country. Vice President Kamala Harris is targeting the 7 battleground states with this TV ad.
I'll lower the cost of insulin and prescription drugs for everyone, and I will work to pass the first ever federal ban on price gouging on food. More than 100 million Americans will get a tax cut.
This ad attempts to be a fairly straightforward presentation in answering the question of how exactly she would address the cost of living crisis, which has not always been the case in some of these more unscripted moments that we've heard from the candidate herself. In interviews with CNN's Dana Bash or the Philadelphia's Channel 6 or Oprah, Harris has been asked to outline some specific things she would do to help working people pay for things if elected. And each time she began, well, take a listen.
When I look at the aspirations, the goals, the ambitions of the American people, I think that people are ready for a new way forward. I grew up a middle-class kid. My mother raised my sister and me. She worked very hard. Yours is a story I hear around the country as I travel. And in terms of both rightly having the right to have aspirations and dreams and ambitions for your family.
In some cases, it has taken nearly 2 minutes before Vice President Harris actually arrives at describing her policies. Former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi is here with us to discuss. Do you think she needs to be presenting more meat on the bones of, I get that she's from a middle-class family, it's great, and I get that she feels people's pains, great, but what about, like, here are the 5 things I'm going to do directly for you? Does she need to be doing more of that?
Well, she'll be doing some of that tomorrow once she'll put forth her economic plan. But people like to have a connection to whoever is running for office, that they share their experience, that they understand their lives. And I think that's what she is establishing. But I never give advice to presidential candidates. The wisdom that they have, the political astuteness that they have to become the presidential candidate says they know something about the market out there. But I do think that the one issue in terms of the cost of living, people want to hear something very specific. She is saying that in that ad, but also tomorrow in her economic plan. I have no complaint about how she is going forward.
Oh, not a complaint, but do you think that she needs to be mixing it up more, having a press conference, more town halls, just out and about more? Oprah's the queen, obviously, but that's not a tough interview sitting down with Oprah. Oprah's endorsed her. She spoke at the convention. Does she need to be doing more of that sort of thing?
She will make that decision in her campaign agenda and her plan. What we're going to do, though, is make sure that we own the ground to get out every vote to elect her, that the message that is shaped is non-menacing, that it's uniting, all progressive and bold, but non-menacing, and that we have the resources, the 3 M's, the mobilization, message, money to get the job done. She will be herself. She will take it forward in the way that she has confidence to connect with the American people, show the empathy that she has. But make no mistake, I know her well, as you know. She is a person of, I know her personally, and she's a person of goodness, of deep faith, and that's why she cares so much about people and their well-being. Officially, I know her. Policy-wise, she has strength. Mm-hmm. She knows the issues. She knows the strategy. She's eloquent in her presentation.
Well, I know she has your vote, but it's neck and neck. It is. I've never seen an election this tight at this point. Usually somebody has an edge at this point. That could change, but it's neck and neck. In the battlegrounds, it's neck and neck. So I do wonder, it seems like she's running kind of cautiously, and I wonder, does she need to take more risks?
Well, I would say, since you said, she has my vote, I wasn't speaking about myself, because that's one vote. I'm talking about, I was in 3 states last week, not counting California and Washington, where I began then. And the enthusiasm out there is great for her. Mm-hmm. But again, it takes us to a point, and we have to get those other votes. So no one is taking anything for granted. We assume nothing. You know the word assume, it makes an ass of you and me. Mm-hmm. And I keep reminding people, Mobilize, get out every vote that is eligible to vote and make sure they're counted as cast. Message, non-menacing, uniting, bringing people together, money. No wasted time, no underutilized resources, and no regrets the day after the election that we could have gotten out more votes.
I'm sure that you hear from progressive voters, Democratic voters who say, as I hear from them on social media, the media made such a big deal out of Joe Biden's alleged cognitive problems. Why don't they talk about Donald Trump's cognitive problems? Well, Donald Trump talked about that just a second ago, and I want to get your reaction. Let's run that clip.
They laugh at us all over the world. They're laughing at us. And you know what they're really laughing at? Kamala, because they can't believe that she's going to be president. They can't believe. You talk about cognitive problems? She's got bigger cognitive problems than he has, in my opinion.
Donald Trump saying that Kamala Harris has bigger cognitive problems than Joe Biden.
Why would you even cover that? This is a person who's not on the level. He is their nominee for president. He is incompetent. Let's not even talk about the silliness of it all and the weirdness of it all and the assault on women that it is. We're not going to talk issues. Incompetent. The only thing he did as president, when he had the majority, was to pass a bill that gave a tax cut that gave 83 of the benefits to the top 1%, adding $2 trillion to the national debt. The worst job creation record of anybody president since Herbert Hoover.
Because of COVID, yes.
Well, it's not because of COVID. We put $3 trillion into the economy when he was president, working with and the Congress working together. We put $3 trillion into the economy. So don't blame it on. And what did he do with COVID? Denial and delay, responsible for thousands and thousands of people dying. So if you're going to forgive his job record because of COVID, make sure you attribute many of those deaths to him as well.
Not forgiving anything, just noting the content.
Incompetent. Forget silly and crazy and crooked and all the rest. Incompetent.
Let me just say, why do I run that clip? I run that clip because that's the Republican presidential nominee, and I thought you might have a reaction to it. I'm about to run another clip, and this one is the House Speaker, Mike Johnson, and today he was asked whether he'd follow the regular order when it comes to the election certification process. If Kamala Harris beats Donald Trump in November, we don't actually have the clip. I'm just going to tell you what he said. He said, quote, if we have a free, fair, and safe election, we're going to follow the Constitution. What do you think of that, the caveat?
Why should there be a caveat? Why don't we just all agree? Why don't we just all agree? Whoever wins, we are for the peaceful transfer of power. He's trying again to wed himself to this fake conspiracy theory about the election. But you know what? We don't agonize, we organize. And we organize to make sure that Hakeem Jeffries has that gavel on January 6th. It's very essential, not only for the issues that we care about, our kitchen table issues, lowering the cost of prescription drugs, which we have done, lowering the cost of health care, which we have done, lowering the cost of child care, which we did, but we have to renew, lowering the cost of so many things, housing, as Kamala has put forth. That's all important. But our democracy is very important. Hakeem Jeffries, now we are working, as we work to elect a Democratic president and vice president, to elect a Democratic Congress, to make sure that we can't have this a personal opinion when it's an absolute fact of numbers.
Are you worried?
The election.
Are you worried about what might happen when Congress meets in January 6, 2025? Under House Speaker Johnson, if he is the Speaker. And I don't know what the results are going to be, but let's assume that he's still the Speaker. Are you worried?
Well, first of all, Hakeem will be Speaker. Second of all, if the Republicans win, they have their own fight on their hands, and that may be what he's campaigning for there. But the fact is that the government, the U.S. federal government, has declared that a national special security day. So there will be increased security around the Capitol at that time.
So the mob won't be in the room.
Well, nobody could ever foresee that the President of the United States, disrespecting the office that he held, would incite an insurrection in the Capitol, assaulting our Capitol, our symbol of democracy to the world, assaulting our Constitution, which called for the peaceful transfer of power, and assaulting the Congress of the United States violently, going after me with a bullet in my head and a noose for his own vice president, who would not follow his instruction to ignore the Constitution and not honor his oath to protect and defend the Constitution. The national anthem says, proof through the night that our flag is still there. You've heard me say that again and again. And this is our night. We have to prove through the night that our flag is still there. I'll give you another Baltimore phrase. It comes from horse racing. We're here. We're going to whip to the lead, and then we're going to whip the lead to victory. And we do not agonize. We organize.
You organize. Former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, Democrat from San Francisco. Always a pleasure to have you here. Thank you so much, Madam Speaker. Good to see you.